Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. But that doesn't mean that if I'm expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I'm addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That may means that I may speak directly to you, Aries, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it, and you will be also able to recognize it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, or if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that the chapters are not visible in the YouTube player on the device that you are watching these videos, you can find additional information in the upper right corner how to go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Aquarius, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Okay, I would leave it. Best messages for Aries, please. And everything that is in their higher good to know now. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Aries. The Hierophant. The Hierophant sign of Taurus. Hierophant can speak to us about somebody who you are seeing as being a teacher, a mentor, somebody that you are trusting, that always gave you a good advice. It can be somebody that is old school, but that doesn't mean that you cannot take his advice and make it yours, adjust it for yourself. It can be your higher self, because it also can speak to us about what we have to learn. He's the teacher. He has access to higher guidance and teaches others, but it can be your higher self. And try and connect in a much deeper way with your higher guidance. It may bring you the best advice that you can get. It can speak to us about traditions. It can speak to us about marriage, about status quo. So let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, I will tell you in a bit, but it has to do with your dreams, your hopes, the amount of energy that you are putting into in order for you to see your dreams, your hopes. For Aries, please. Best messages for Aries, please. Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, Six of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Hermit, and Justice. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Six of Wands speaks to us about victory, about success, about being led toward success. And what's on the table is exactly telling that you are leaving behind a situation that took a lot from you, but in the same way you gave it a lot of thought and you took some decisions, and now you are moving towards new beginnings. As signs, you have the Hermit here, that is sign of Virgo, and Justice, that is sign of Libra. For me, at this moment, it's exactly like it. Maybe you had to deal with somebody from these signs. It doesn't have to be, but you took a lot of time and in analyzing the situation in which you were, and maybe you wanted the justice, or maybe the situation that you were felt like made you were unjust treated, and with this treatment you knew that you have to make some changes, to take some decisions, and you took a lot of time and thought very carefully what I want to do, where I am I happy, I'm not, what I want, where I want to get, how can I achieve that, and did this very deep diving within yourself to find balance, because you knew at a level that in order for you to make the best decisions for yourself, you have to make those decisions from a balanced state of being, in order, and you have the Hierophant when I split the deck, in order for you to get that higher guidance, and also listening to yourself, listening to your own guidance. That is what the Hermit does. It goes deep within to bring love, to bring light, to bring understanding, to bring forgiveness to all that wronged you, to maybe also to ask for forgiveness to all that maybe you wronged, but also don't forget to make peace and forgive yourself, because you let things go so far, and you did that, and you brought that inner knowledge, that inner wisdom, it came out, and you understood that this hardship that you were into, 10 of Wands, is because at a deeper level, at a soul level, you knew that you were in this kind of situations before, and for not repeating it again and again and again, you chose this hard way, not because you don't have anything better to do than this, but because you knew, in order for me to be able to not repeat that again, I have to integrate the wisdom behind the experience. Because when we are integrating this wisdom, we are also starting the releasing process. And with that, you will start others cycle, not repeating all those cycles again and again. And it was very hard. This is a very burdening situation in which you took a lot of responsibilities, and half of them are not yours, but you took them, you accepted them, even if that acceptance was conscious or unconscious, that you accepted it verbally or non-verbally. But because it's a so hard lesson, because it hurts so much, we are able to learn it. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords can be somebody that comes into your life. It's a very quick energy. It's the air that is the quickest of them all, and we are speaking about knights that are in movement with the horses, so it's the fastest character from the fastest element. It is somebody that can come into your life and put everything upside down in a quick way, and before you know it, they're already gone. Or it can be somebody exactly as I described, but is coming in order to help you fight to bring justice back. It can also be that this ability, this characteristic, this attribute of the Knight of Swords can be activated within yourself. And you realized that, okay, maybe something changed very quickly and you are in a situation that was unjust for you. But with that, you took your time to understand it from a deeper level. And you knew that in order for you to make justice for yourself, you have to spend much time, much energy, maybe also more resources in your own dreams, hopes, and desires. Because maybe in this situation that was unjust, that you felt very burdened, you took more care of dreams and hopes of others. And now you are understanding, in order for you to be able to have the harvest of your hard work, you also have to spend that energy, that time towards your dreams and hopes. But doing it, it's like Knight of Cups. He's very in tune with his guidance, but also listening to his heart, what I want to bring for myself, what I want to harvest, and listening to what his heart desires and following that guidance, following that path. And with that, you made the choice. You knew that you have to make a choice, and maybe this choice not was easy, because with the Two of Swords we may feel like we don't have all the information that we would like to have in order to make the best decision, best informed decision. But with this inner guidance, and you had the Hierophant, it was easier for you this time to get other kind of information from other resources in order to fill the gap that was let. The character has his eyes closed, so he cannot see. But for me, it's like he's choosing to close his eyes in order to reconnect to higher guidance, and with that, to make his choice. Even if palpable, tangible information or facts are not always at hand as you would like to. And the decision that you make is to leave this hard situation behind, to leave a situation where you put much more effort into it than the results that you got out of it. And you are simply going towards lighter places, towards places where everything is happening in a much easier way, with much flow, with love, with respect, in reciprocity. So this is leaving this hard situation behind and going towards victory by putting the effort into your own dreams and hopes, listening to your guidance, listening to your heart's desire. So let's see, Aries. Six of Wands again. Success, victory. This choice that you made of leaving this hard situation behind, but you're not leaving it because it's hard and I want something easy. No, you're leaving it because you understood the wisdom behind the experience. And with that, you start the releasing process. And the releasing process is also for you to leave it behind and go towards another place. And by doing that, you will be led towards success. It's like you will be put in a situation where you are the main focus. And it's like on a stage singing and having others watching you with admiration, because you'll be successful. What's with the Ten of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. The Sun. So you really were enlightened. You really saw it, that wisdom behind the experience, and you understood it from a higher perspective and knew that from now on you can go towards where your heart is desiring. You understood, not only that you understood it, but it gave you this understanding, gave you a lot of energy, empowerment, determination, in order for you to make the needed choices and move on from it. And it's like Thank you for all the blessings that this experience brought. Thank you for the lesson. And now I'm opening myself towards the light, towards higher guidance, towards joy, towards happiness. Seeing that life is worth living and it can be joyous and happy, and by doing things that you want, your heart's desire, being surrounded with people that are enjoying you, enjoying your gifts, so twice the Six of Wands and the Sun. The Sun, being a major arcana, has the capacity, and being the most optimistic one, high frequency, has the ability of annulling the low frequency of any minor arcana. 10 of Wands. It's not that this didn't happen and you didn't feel this burden. It was. But with the presence of the Sun, exactly here, it's like you'll be able to overcome this in a much quicker, easier way than before, or you used to. What's with the Knight of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Nine of Cups. So, Nine of Cups is speaking to us about enjoying life. Enjoying life in the sense of taking care of yourself and bringing wishes for you to come true. Taking care of yourself, not only physical but also emotional, is being in high frequency. And again, this energy, this quick energy, in order for me to have justice, in order for me to depart from this episode where I was unjust, not you, but the situation was unjust towards you, I have to change my habits. I have to take care of myself. I have to enjoy everything. Am I enjoying what I'm doing in this circumstance? No. I have, you thought, again, this very meditative state of thinking what I want, where are my wishes, my dreams, am I on that path or not? And you raised your vibration by being in higher frequency, making what you are enjoying, bringing little dreams and hopes for yourself true, little ones but daily, one today, one tomorrow, and this will lead you towards breaking that low frequency vibration. It also can speak to us about independence, emotional independence. Is like the Knight of Swords, being an air sign, they have the capacity of detaching themselves emotionally from everything that they are analyzing. So, in order for me to be able to detach myself from this episode or whatever this was for you, I have to detach myself emotionally and gain my emotional independence. Because the Nine of Cups is one of the two cards that are speaking about independence. It always, when they are coming out in readings, they are telling me for sure, not that this Six of Swords didn't tell us already, ways are departing. Somebody becomes independent. So, for sure, you are leaving this hard situation behind, because you learned what you had to learn from that experience, and now you are starting and taking care of yourself, of your body, of your soul, of your emotional state, being much careful with whom you are surrounding yourself with people that are optimistic, that are encouraging, that love you for who you are and not what they can from because of what they can obtain from you, get from you. You are doing things that you are enjoying. Spend more time in nature, spend more time with children, with animals. They are from a higher frequency. Being in a high frequency, you can bring much easier your dreams, your hopes into fruition. Knight of Cups, you knew that you have to listen to your heart and follow your heart's desire in order to make your dreams, your hopes coming to fruition. What's with the Knight of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles speaks to us about our desire to have something stable, something that offers us security. We all have that, and sometimes we may keep standing in circumstances, in relationships that are not perfect, and we know that, but we are continuing stay in those situations because they give us a sense of security and stability. It has a very clingy energy into it, but in this deck of cards, it's like, I know what's mine and I'm keeping it, the Four of Pentacles. And it's again that very thoughtful energy of I'm letting go of everything because I know that what's mine, it's mine, and nobody can take that away from me. And by letting go of everything, you are letting go also of this energy, because I always tell you with the Four of Pentacles, if it's meant to be yours, regardless of what we are speaking, and you are letting it go, the universe will find another way to bring that something back into your life. If it's not meant to be yours, then by letting it go, you are opening yourself towards new energy, towards new situation, new circumstances that are meant to be yours, that are much more in tune with your own energy. And in this deck of cards, it's like she's letting go of everything. It's like a purification. She's brushing her hair, and in the background, these waterfalls. It's like letting everything flow, letting go and going with the flow. And this is what you are doing by listening to your heart, by reconnecting to your intuition, by following your path, your heart's desire. You are letting go of everything that is not meant to be yours in order for you to put yourself into the right current of flow that can lead you towards victory and success. Seven of Pentacles. Putting the hard work into your dreams and hopes, and now having that period of time in which the seeds can grow and slowly but surely bring you the harvest that you are deserving of. Seven of Pentacles, please. Two of Cups. It also can bring you not only happiness in what you are doing, in what you are manifesting, but you are also going towards the right partner for yourself, where everything is happening in reciprocity. What I have, I give to you, and vice versa. Even if we may not seem to be from the same realm, but it's those that we are recognizing as being our other half, and with whom we want to start a life together, where everything is happening in reciprocity, in respect, in faith. It can be a life partner, it can be a love story, but maybe it can also be business partner with whom you really are resonating, with whom you are simply what's the word, please? You are on the same wavelength, and they have some abilities that simply put your abilities at a higher level, and vice versa. You can find those people with whom you are in tune, so that they elevate, thank you, that was the word, that elevate your work, and your work is elevating their work, and together highlights even more your results, your projects, and so on. What's with the Two of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Two of Swords. That decision of leaving this hard situation behind, because it leads to, in order for you to have your own success, your own victory, to have really what you are deserving. Two of Swords, please. The Hierophant. You had the Hierophant when I split this deck, and I told you about that higher guidance, and exactly when I told you here about the Two of Swords, in which I told you it looks to me that he's meditating in order to let himself be guided by his higher self, what exactly the right choice for him is. And this is you. This is bringing all that knowledge that you learned already from this experience, knowing what you don't want anymore, in order for you to bring in your life what you want. But this is really higher guidance, and making this decision from a higher perspective. Very intuitive, Aries. Congratulations. It's not typical that you as a fire sign are so in tune with your intuition and giving yourself so much time to really take the decisions that can lead you towards. This is maturing. This is a very mature way of doing things. So congratulations. Six of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Leaving this situation behind and going towards something that is much more in tune with yourself, with your hopes, your dreams. It's in reciprocity, it's in respect, it's in harmony. And again, Eight of Cups, it's leaving some things behind, because you simply listen to your intuition and you follow your path, even if by following your path you have to leave some things behind. You are simply going towards on your own way, because you know, in order for me to be able to achieve emotional fulfillment at its highest, I have to follow my intuition, I have to follow my path. And this is what you are doing. For sure, you are leaving this hard situation behind. And with it, through it, you are simply not only bringing justice for yourself, but you bring everything into balance. What's with justice, please? Tell me more about justice. Knight of Pentacles, the third Knight. Knight of Pentacles is speaking to us about a new opportunity, a new association, a new partnership that can bring you much more abundance, success, prosperity. It is a very slow moving energy. It may be that it doesn't come so quickly as you wish, but it also can be that you are the one who's going towards somebody else or another job. If this is you, you really take everything into account before you are making this proposition to somebody else. If this Knight of Pentacles, it's somebody that comes towards you with a proposition. As I told, it's the slowest moving energy, it's the earth. You cannot rush a flower to bloom. But be sure when it arrives, it already has the plans. These are people that are they are doing things slow, not because they are slow, because they like to have everything done by the book. They don't like to jump over steps, because they know if they are jumping, maybe at some point they have to come back, and then they don't like this going back and forth and back, and they do things slowly but surely, and what's done they know that is really done, and they can lean on what they already did. So when these characters come in with this proposition or this new job offer, it's like, I want to get here in this amount of time, I can offer you this, and I see you bringing to the situation, to whatever, this and everything, with PowerPoint presentation and everything. You can rely on what they are bringing to the table. These are people that are not speaking because they like to hear themselves speak. When they speak something, they mean what they speak. I also see that the moment that you are leaving this situation behind and going towards something new according to your guidance, you will be led towards a situation that is really not secure, stable. These are reliable situations, people, partnerships, and with that, it's like, again, justice is being served. You are being brought to another situation that is really just. The Hermit. And also, so you had the Hierophant when I split this deck, that is sign of Taurus, again sign of Taurus, and the Hermit is sign of Virgo, another earth sign. Maybe this new partnership this new opportunity is maybe with a sign of Earth. What's with the Hermit, please? Tell me more about the Hermit. That it's like from here started everything. You went deep within to understand what you couldn't understand at that moment. You simply retreated in a place within yourself in order to hear your own guidance. What's with the Hermit, please? Tell me more about the Hermit, please. Knight of Swords. Maybe this Knight of Swords, yes, it can be both ways. I told you here about the Knight of Swords that it can be that very quick energy that comes in and brings everything upside down. And with this upside down, you were in that situation. Wait a minute, where am I? How did I get here? And you went deep within in order for you to find the answers that are already there. We always have the answers within ourselves. We just have to find the right way for ourselves to get those answers to the surface. But also, it can be that character that helped you, maybe a little bit pushing you in order to find those answers, in order to find that decision of I have to make a choice. I cannot continue and stay in this situation where I put a lot of work into it and I don't get the results that I know I'm deserving of. How did I get here and how can I make it in order to get the success, the results that I want? So, success is yours, Aries. And you'll be able to get to new partnerships, associations, maybe new jobs that will bring you something stable, something secure. But this is your own doing, your own listening very careful to your guidance, to your intuition, and through that you will arrive exactly where you know that you are deserving of. And with the sun here, it's like it brought everything into the light in order for you to see exactly where you are, where you want to be, and how to get there with joy, with happiness, with to get back to joy and happiness. Best advice, best guidance for Aries at the end of the reading, please. I see now that this character is simply looking at his sword, and the sword is so bright. It's like following your own truth. Or that epiphany where you were in this state of very going deep within, being very meditative and making that introspection. You had that epiphany that made you see crystal clear where you can move on and how. Best advice, best guidance for Aries at the end of the reading, please. Okay. I won't read, but we'll take them both. Flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. And wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. And that's what you did. Turn knowledge into wisdom. And with that, my dear Aries, you are simply moving towards success, victory, towards your emotional fulfillment at its highest, towards situations that offer real stability and security. I hope this was helpful. Till next time, take care. Bye.